Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in this video, this is going to be a very different sort of video I've never really done before on my channel. So right, I'm going to do a rant on England Rugby's worst Six Nations tournament I can ever recall. Football is my number one sport, but when the Six Nations are on, the last few years I've been watching England because they're my second favourite rugby team, and Bath Rugby are my number one club, because obviously I was born in Bath, so that's why I'm a big Bath Rugby fan, and I was a mascot for Bath Rugby once. I ran onto the pitch with Butch James, one of the players. Yeah, I was a mascot. I felt very honoured to do that. Not just me, a lot of my school friends were as well. But yeah, I ran out with Butch James. Moment I'll never forget at a rec where Bath Rugby play. But yeah, England Rugby, all I gotta say was, what an absolute shambolic Six Nations tournament that was. That was an absolute shambles in the England Rose. I mean, we started off the tournament losing to Scotland, and then we lost to Wales and Ireland for the first time since about the 1970s, I believe. Not good enough. Eddie Jones out. Got to go. A change is needed. Where was the fight in the Six Nations tournament? I'm absolutely fuming how England Rugby played in this Six Nations tournament. Usually I enjoy watching England Rugby play in the Six Nations, but this year they were absolute horse shit and absolute pathetic. No fight, no passion, no drive, giving away fucking too many penalties. Fuming, absolutely fuming, and some serious changes is needed at England. Yes, I appreciate the coach Eddie Jones has got us the World Cup final, but really, since the World Cup defeat to South Africa, we've not been the same. We were very lucky to win the Six Nations last year. That's because it got delayed the final weekend until about October or November. So that's why we're able to win the Six Nations, where technically it should have been France. Oh yeah, Wales, congratulations to Wales for winning the Six Nations, absolutely well deserved. But as for England's rugby, that was an absolute horse shit tournament. The worst Six Nations tournament I can ever recall. Just absolutely no fight, no passion at all. As I said, football's always my number one sport, and like Formula One, but I do like watching rugby, like if it's the World Cup or in the Six Nations. I mean, again, I do like watching Bath, but most of their games are on bloody BT Sports, and of course I don't have BT, do I? But they do have a highlight show, but still, the only two players I say who put in the shift were Owen Farrell and Philippola for England. Yep, the rest of them just... George Horde tried his best, but the rest of the England team absolutely hang your heads in shame. I've never been so embarrassed to watch England's rugby in the Six Nations tournament. Absolutely disgusting. Absolute shambles, the England Rose. Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Eddie Jones out. Bye-bye. Disgrace.